What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Forgive me for my tardiness. Let's get it. Give me a one if everything sounds good. I'm a little behind today. Please let me know if the show sounds decent so we can move along. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody rocking. Shout out to Spoonie Dog. Shout out to Michael Lockhart, Raymond Soils, Danny Savage in the building. Shout out to Double Law, Miss Regina Green. Shout out to Bruce got the toxic juice in here. You know what I'm saying? He said in the thumbnail, it look like I'm trying to reason with Dollar Bill. We can't negotiate with terrorists, Mr. Bruce. You already know that. But we in the building with it today, man. It's an ugly Monday. You know, it's slow on the news end, but you know I had to put together a decent show for y'all. So we gonna rock it out. Let's make the haters hate. You already know that. So we gonna make this thing jump round the corner. Let's get this trap round the corner, y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go. Yeah. Hit that like and share for the squad. Let's get it jumping. Let's go. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, let's get it. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, let's go. But we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey, shout out to everybody rocking, man. We in the building with it. Hit that like and shout for the squad. Let's go. Let's go. You ain't in on the team, you just a ball. Yeah. Hit that share button, man. Hit that share button. We gonna do it at the same time. Let's go. Shout out to my people over there on Facebook. Let's get it. Let's go. Turn me to a monster. I'm focused on the comma. Yeah. I'm a run of them comma. For the summer, run of them numbers. Yeah, yeah. I know that they hate the way you ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. On the chain, yeah. All this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Let's get this trap round the corner, man. It's a Trap Monday. Yes, indeed, Mr. Tim Miller, it is. We just trapping on a Monday. That's all. Something light, you understand? Shout out to Peter Rizzo, Jay Word, everybody in the building rocking with your boy, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Whoa, forgive me. I told y'all I was a little behind today. But, okay, you might think you watching me from school or maybe at home or looking at me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. I promise. Make no mistake about it, man. How y'all feeling on this ugly Monday? We got things to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a few breaking news, all kind of stuff going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's fairly slow on the cowboy world, but you know, it's still things going on that might spark your interest. What is that? Is that a bird? Is it a plane? What is it? Oh, nefarious news. That's what it is. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That totally wasn't playing. That was totally not playing right there. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Now, this is the breaking news right now. Lamar Jackson, it is not Cowboy related, but Lamar Jackson has requested a trade. That's crazy. Trap. Now, when this Lamar Jackson stuff jumped off, y'all, landlord, you may be behind, but you're always right on time, man. He said, like Jesus. Ooh, I almost felt the spirit, Mr. Danny Savage. Y'all know how I do. I'm a busy man with a busy life, so y'all gotta forgive me. But this is not Cowboy related news, but Lamar Jackson requesting a trade is big news because it affects the draft. It affects a lot of things. So we don't know what might happen according to the way this situation might play out. And I told my homeboy the other, like maybe about a couple of months ago, I told him that the Lamar Jackson situation was going to get ugly. I already seen it. I had it. My spider senses was tingling, y'all. My spider senses was tingling. It was telling me that this was finna get ugly. So I peeped this beforehand. And I knew Lamar Jackson, if you look at his resume, he basically has an MVP and he's been one of the better people. But like I said, look at Ready Red still in my script. You been reading my script? My script. Now I said if I was Washington, I'd be on the phone, sir. I would be on the phone. If I was the Washington Commandos, sir, you best believe I'd be on the phone trying to get a former MVP of the league in my building. You understand? So it is a lot of implications on what will happen as far as the draft go, depending upon where Lamar Jackson lands. And I ain't gonna lie, like I said before, I would think the Washington Commanders should be the main people on the phone. They can't find a quarterback to save their life. And here you go with a perfect opportunity to get you a former MVP in the building. Like, I don't see no bad signs in that. You know what I'm saying? If I was them, I would be going crazy. But shout out to Catch the Blitz. We in the building, man. So I still feel like it's Dak division, though, even with Lamar. I'm going to tell you that right now. He said not would be enemy over there. I think this still will be Dak division, though. I ain't going to lie. I just think, we just better. But moving along, bam. Now, this is what he wrote. This is his letter to his fans right here. You know what I'm saying? He says, I want to first thank all of the love and support you consistently show towards me. All of you are amazing, and I appreciate y'all so much. I want you all to know not to believe anything you read about me. Let me personally answer your questions in regards to my future plans. As of March the 2nd, I requested a trade from the Ravens organization for which the Ravens have not been interested in meeting my value. Hold on, my eyes are bad, y'all gotta forgive me. Any and everyone that has met me or been around me know I love the game of football, and my dream is to help a team win a Super Bowl. You all are great, but I had to make a business decision that was best for my family and I. No matter how far I go or where my career takes me, I continue to be close to my fans of Baltimore, Flock Nation, and the entire state of Maryland. You'll see me again soon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all, he got to do this. He got to take this into his own hands. My eyes are just getting better by the day. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. This little text in these shades don't help me either, though. So, moving along. So what y'all feel about that? It seems like Lamar Jackson got to take his trade situation and his the stuff he want to do in his own hands. It look like the organization is not trying to play ball with him. I'm telling you, I seen this coming a mile away because his quarterback situation is kind of crazy. It's a little eerie because he had a lot of success, but some still view him as not this prototypical quarterback. So it's crazy, man. But let's see. It's surprising that Washington was not one of these teams that they were saying that he could be landing, like a logical landing spot. And, that's pretty disturbing. It's like, what you doing, Washington? To be honest, the Giants might need to be hollering at him, Trap. To be honest, I wouldn't be mad if the Giants made an aggressive move and go get him. But what y'all thinking about these desired landing spots, logical landing spots? And it's weird that Washington ain't on here. That's all I wanted to show y'all about that. So, moving along. Bam. Now, shout out to I think his name Drummond on Twitter. But this is by way of them boys on Instagram. Dak Prescott projected contract extension, 5 years, $255 million. I know that makes you cringe, don't it? I know that makes you cringe. Yeah, it's some weird stuff going on for with the Ravens though. It really is. I think they trying to get that young man. They got some craziness going on over there. But what y'all think about this projected salary? You know what I'm saying? I think Dak Prescott cap hit next year is just like outrageous. I think it's like 59 million or some crazy stuff. Yeah, it's KD Drummond. This is him who, thank you, Mr. D.A. Lee. This is KD Drummond projected Dak Prescott contract extension. So it's a 5-year, $255 million contract. And I know that makes some of y'all mad. It makes you sad. It makes some of y'all go crazy. But I don't see us having a better option no time soon. Unless you ready to go tank for a couple of years, and I know most of y'all ain't about that life. Trust me, it's not fun. I'm a Spurs fan, so that tank life is not fun, y'all. I don't think y'all ready for that. If the Cowboys was tanking, bro, y'all would be going crazy. Like, I ain't used to losing. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm over here going crazy with this tanking stuff. It's a lot, man. It's tough. So if you're not willing to tank, you're going to have to deal with the best option that you have. You know what I'm saying? So Dak Prescott will be here for the foreseeable future, and I think it's a good thing. I think he's going to get us to that trophy and show y'all who we are.
We are America's team, the most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tune in every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Bam. Now, this is a graph from 33rd Team on Instagram. They got the last 10 first-round picks for the Dallas Cowboys and all the other teams in the NFC East. So now, let me see. It would be cut off a little bit. See, I be thinking I have it together, but it be always some weirdness going on. Y'all give me 1 second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in. Y'all remember that? Okay, 1 second. Okay, bam. 2012 was Morris Claiborne. Of course, that's Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Byron Jones, Zeke, and Taco Charlton. Good grief. Layden, CD, Micah, and Tyler. So, your Cowboys draft so well in the first round, y'all. So well. Compared to the other teams in the NFC East, we gonna get to them next, because I'm telling you, like, these boys ain't moving like us. I'm telling y'all, I feel like we are like victims of our own success. We draft so well that we cherish these like treasures. They like gold for us, you know what I'm saying? It's like trap gold for us. So out of these last 10 first round draft picks, who would you consider a miss? Now, of course, the glaring, standing out like a sore thumb is Taco Charlton, unfortunately. He probably the biggest bust on this out of these 10. Then probably Mo Claiborne. Then you probably look at, maybe Byron Jones. Now, it's a toss-up between Byron Jones and Leighton Vander Esch. So, and then the rest of them, that's money. That's gold. What's happening with you, sir? We in here. Shout out to Carl Main in the building, Ready Red, Trap Boy Ready, Jay Word, the D.A. Lee, man. Shout out to all my people in here rocking with me, man. We in here today. You know what I'm saying? It's an ugly Monday, but I had to trap this thing on out, sir. You know how we get down, you understand? But, okay, out of these, rank these then. That's the exercise we're going to do. Let's rank these first round picks, okay? Of course, I'm going to rank mine while y'all in the action of ranking yours, okay? Bam. Micah probably number 1 for me. We got Micah at number 1. Number 2. Oh, well, now, okay, Micah number 1. Now, you'll have to say Zach number 1 right now. Zach number 1. Then Micah number 2. Then Zeke and CD kind of crazy. I don't know. Okay. Zach number 1. Micah number 2. You got to say Zeke right now then, right? Zeke number 3. Then Trav number 4. Because Trav didn't do his whole career. Trav number 4. Then CD number 5. Then CD number 5. Layden number 6. I don't know. I should have wrote this down. Good grief. What y'all thinking, man? Somebody, y'all put y'all ranks in there. Jay Worthy said Travis number 3. I don't know. You talking about at the top? Let's see. Cause Trav, his career, he didn't finish out his career. Though. How many years did he play though? Cause that's what I'm taking points off. Cause he didn't. Look at Danny Savage hating on Zeke. Don't do that, sir. Don't be like that. Don't be this way. But I think it's interesting because Trav didn't finish his career out. That's why I put him down a little bit more. But he was great when he was playing, though. He was excellent until he started having health issues. So let's see how y'all want to rank him, though. I see the Jarvis Young in the building over there on Facebook. I appreciate you, sir. He says Zach, Zeke, Micah. Hold on, you got. Oh, you said they a toss up. CD, Trav, Tyler, everyone else is a toss up. You got Zeke number 2 over Micah, sir. Zeke do deserve to be pretty high though, because his first few years he was a top running back in his league. So you got to put some respect on his name. Travis got you still though. Got sick though. That's what I'm saying. He got sick, so it kind of shortened his career. You know what I'm saying? It's not his fault though. Yeah, that's true. I ain't blaming him, but you think about it. No matter why it happened, it still happened. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to finish his career out. So just imagine if it happened after 2 years. We'll be saying it's a bust then. It wouldn't matter about, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter why. The why don't really matter. It's about what actually happened. Trav would have been first ballot. He would have been. And that kind of hurt the trajectory of our line too, man. But the moral of the story is your Dallas Cowboys draft better than most people. I say that. Trap. And out of these 10 last picks, the only real bust on here is probably Taco Charlton. Taco Charlton is probably the only one you could just say that's a bust. Mo Claiborne he didn't live up to his first round potential, but he didn't just leave after a couple years. He actually started. He just never lived up to his potential. Byron Jones actually did live up to his potential, made an all-pro team. So, man, you really just got one legit bust on this paper. So, you know what I'm saying? Just one bust out of everybody we done drafted. So, your Cowboys are supreme. Bam. Now look at the Eagles. They got a lot of failures on here. You know, Carson Wentz gotta be a failure. He didn't survive that long. Nelson Aguilar gotta be one. Who else? Marcus Smith. I don't even know this dude. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jordan Davis did not live up to his first round status last year, of course. But Devontae Smith, I think he gonna live up to it. He's doing good. But Jalen Reagor, of course not. See, these dudes can't see a picture of us when they come to drafting, y'all. Where did the Eagles get their advantage from? They got their advantage from being aggressive in free agency. That's where the Dallas Cowboys been lacking at. When we even participate in free agency, now we finna blow these boys out the water. That's a promise. That's what I'm telling you right now. That's why we've been standing on the table trying to tell this front office and Mr. Dollar Bill Jones.
Dollar Bill! Shut down! Pay no country bum nothing!
This is why we've been beating on the table to get them to actually make some moves, because we know how dangerous we are in the draft. All we've been missing is that aspect of in free agency, and now we came to play and it's over with. So moving along, man. We know they can't see a picture of us. They can't see a picture of us. Bam. Now look at the Giants. It's even worse. Shout out to B-Bird with the $2 super. I appreciate you, sir. Trap. He said they keep re-signing the LVE to make sure he's not a buzz. Come on now. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, of course, he's not giving us what we want, but he giving you something, though. He giving you something right, Mr. B-Bird. He made an all-pro, though. You know what I'm saying? They got a few arguments. He made an all-pro, but he never lived back up to that measure. So, I can't say you're wrong either, though. You know what I'm saying? Reddy Red said Philly got 6 busts up there. Hey, that's crazy, ain't it, Reddy, man? They can't mess with us in the trap. They can't mess with these Cowboys, bro. Not with no drafting. It's a blowout. But shout out to the 33rd team over there on Instagram for the graphics, man. They do a good job over there. That's a good follow. Y'all make sure y'all go follow them. But far as the Giants go, good grief. Eli Apple in the first. Evan Ingram not on their team. I think he a good player, but, you know, he's not a first-round pick for them anymore. You know what I'm saying, if you ask me. Saquon is very, very talented, but he never healthy. He's never on the field, so he can't be a good first-round pick either. Like, you know what I'm saying? DeAndre Baker, of course not. Dexter Lawrence is a good pick. Daniel Jones in the first round, sir. Come on now. Y'all know that's a bust. I ain't gonna say, you can't say he a bust because he still got his job, but this is what's crazy to me. Dak Prescott was picked in the 4th. If you pick right now, if you look at Dak Prescott's career, bro, and what he gave you, you probably wouldn't be mad at if you did select him in the first. This man been a starter for your team for years. New York ain't punching L that they drafted Daniel Jones in the first round and he became a decent starter. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the big fuss about Dak Prescott, but this ain't about Dak moving along, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely ain't lived up to his first round pick, though. Then Andrew Thomas, I don't think he did either. Kadarius Toney is not on his team no more. So, no, he did not, sir. He did not. Evan Neal was terrible in his rookie year. I think he can play. You know, that's my Bama guy. It's a slight Bama bias. He been terrible over there, but I think he can still play. I think it's the stinking Giants, if you ask me. He said all pro in his rookie year. Who did that? Cause I might not be familiar. Andrew Thomas, he might be then. Cause I ain't familiar with him, to be real. Okay, Kayvon Thibodeau. Now he did look pretty good his rookie year. I give them some props on that though. I ain't gonna lie. Trap. I thought the Giants they done started making some decent draft moves. You know what I'm saying? He said, landlord from Alabama, come on Barkley. So you think Barkley is in the first round? You think he lived up to his, You think he lived up to his first round draft status? Being injured almost every year? Like, what you saying? Because y'all be forgetting, bro. Look, what's the best ability in the NFL is availability. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares why. Look, after a while, man, if you keep not showing up for work, your job is gonna fire you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, man, I'm sick of this. Like, he's never here. Like, I know he's sick or something, but hey, you gotta go on disability or something, sir. We gotta get this job done. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Shout out to Smack Talk on Facebook. What's happening, sir? But yeah, man, so I can't say Barkley a good first round pick. He ain't never healthy. He never healthy. Like, how many seasons he did? He said Barkley lived up to it. I think he good. I think he good enough, but I think his health is what's preventing him. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He probably the best one out of all of them, probably. Like, far as talent go, he raw. I think he raw, but he just can't stay healthy. Then they got rid of Kadarius Toney. Yeah, they failed on their first round picks as well. They failed. They ain't touching the Cowboys. That's what we talking about. Damn. Now look at these young men. The Washington Commandos. Man. Of course, you know Robert Griffin III was a bust. We know that. Out the gate. Trap. We know that out the gate. I don't know Brandon Sharif, so y'all somebody fill me in. Somebody fill me in. Josh Dotson, I don't think he lived up to it. Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne, that was some good picks. You know, them Bama boys do not play, sir. The Bama boys do not play. I'm sorry. That's that Bama bias coming out. It's creeping out. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Okay, Montez Sweat, I think he's a good player. I don't know if he lived up to the first round stuff, but I actually think I like him, actually. Dwayne Haskins, you know that's a bust right there. You know that's a bust. That's a big bust. You know what I'm saying? Chase Young, from where he was picked, when he drafted like a top 5 pick, somebody help me out real quick. Where was Chase Young drafted? I think he was drafted like top 5. You know what I'm saying? He said Chase Young a buzz. Now look, I think he a good player, but where was he drafted? Was he drafted top 5? Somebody help me out real quick, man. Somebody help me out real quick. Somebody help me out real quick. Was Chase Young drafted top 5? He said Barkley is semi-bust, drafted top 5. That's what I'm saying, bro. He can't never stay healthy. That's my whole argument. Hoodlum said 2. What you mean? He was drafted the 2nd player overall? That's bust to me. That's bust to me. That's bust to me. Like, bro, he's supposed to be dominating. Number 2, that's a bust. I'm sorry. What y'all think? Somebody let me know how y'all feel about this, cause that's a bust, bro. At number 2. Man, this dude ain't hardly did nothing. Like, I don't even remember how many games he played against us. Like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I be forgetting. R.I.P. to Dwayne Haskins, man. I'm sorry. This is not funny, but it did slip my mind, man. My bad. R.I.P. to Dwayne Haskins, but he did not live up to his first round status though. Like, I'm sorry, bro. It slipped my mind. Forgive me. But Jamin Davis, I don't even know who that is. What did he do? I don't even know who that is. Jahan Dotson, I think he a decent wide receiver. So, yeah. Yeah, my bad, man. It slipped my mind. I'm sorry. You know. But them boys can't see a picture of us either. You know what I'm saying? They can't see a picture of us either. So this is the 33rd team's all free agent team. Now they got Teddy Bridgewater as the best quarterback, Zeke as the best running back, Odell, Marvin Jones, and Chosen Anderson as the best wide receivers, Irv Smith Jr. as the best tight end, O-line Donovan Smith, and some of these other guards. So I would be interested in one of these tackle guard. We need to improve that right there, you know what I'm saying? We need to improve that, you know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, but look though, he didn't do much when he was there. Didn't he lose his job? Maybe he could still have. I think he lost his job while he was alive though. Now, I think he wasn't doing well over there with Washington. Washington terrible when it comes to drafting quarterbacks. That's why I said they need to be the main ones going after what you call it. Robbie Anderson changed his name. I sure didn't know who that was. Man, I sure ain't know who that was. This man's name is Chosen now. Because I sure was like, Chosen Anderson. I don't know who that is, you know. But this is the all free agent offensive team. So I'm good. I know I would like Odell Beckham, but anybody other than that, I ain't too sure about these guards and stuff. But moving along. Now they got the defensive team too. Bam. Now they got Calais Campbell. Now that's who I want. This team need to be on the phone trying to get Calais Campbell or either Ashawn Robinson. Now, you might be able to talk Calais Campbell into a smaller contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this boy ain't Chosen, man. That's crazy. But you might be able to talk Calais Campbell into a decent contract. You know, he's an older player. You know what I'm saying? You need to get the negotiating dollar bill.
down!
Come on now.
Shut down! Pay no country boy nothing! Nothing!
Now, we still got $13 million in cap space. And then this is before you even add the Ezekiel Elliott money. So that's going to be another 10. So you're going to have roughly $23 million in cap space. Bruh, we got like 2 holes to fill before this draft. Please, go get Calais Campbell or Ashawn Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Add them. You add 2 of those defensive interior linemen, man, we going to be outstanding on defense.
Trap.
Deion Jones didn't do too well in run defense, so I ain't too fond of him for this team. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good sideline to sideline type linebacker, but I don't want him on my team because he graded out poorly on the defense. He said, hold on. He said, Land, I thought 3. Hell yeah, big boss. Who you talking about, Fish? Let me know. But Calais Campbell would be the guy for me to improve this defense tremendously. I think he's older, but he can play, bro. He's still balling out. And he didn't even account for that much against the Cap last year. So with the Ravens, so man, bring him in, Dollar Bill. Bring him in. Or either Alshon Robinson. I'll take either one of those interior defensive linemen because I told y'all, I do not want to be risking everything on one of these young defensive linemen coming in here. I don't want to play with that. No, sir, no reball. No, sir, reball. No, I don't want to do that because I feel like you'll be asking those young players too much. That's too much for me. He said, I'm naming my kid Drafted. Y'all going crazy in the chat. So now, I think this is the last exercise or something I believe on here. It says, rank these pass rushers. Micah Parsons, Hassan Reddick, Myles Garrett, and Nick Bosa. These are the best in the league right now, I believe, too. You know, I'm taking my guy over them. But I believe Hassan Reddick had the slightly a better year. Nick Bosa had a better year. And how many sacks did Myles Garrett have? I'm not even sure. I think he had an outstanding year as well, though. So these dudes are the real deal. But I see Micah as the alpha coming strong with the cape. I think Micah finna come take over that. They finna pass him the torch very soon. Now, I believe he's still probably the best, but he just don't do it 100% full time like these guys. So, let's see. I think they said Myles Garrett had, how many sacks did this guy have? How many sacks they say he had, y'all? I'm trying to look it up. I don't really see it. Let's see. How many sacks? I don't know. It won't pull up for some reason. Oh, he had 16 sacks. Good grief. Yeah, he balled out. He balled out. So what? Bosa had about 20 in it. But, okay, we talking about pass rushing. Because if you ask me who's the better player, it's Micah for sure. You know what I'm saying? I say that first. Because I think he's more versatile than all these guys. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even a real defensive end. He's really a linebacker hybrid defensive end. So his versatility, you know, Michael Parsons might be able to cover you as a corner too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, really, man, I feel like Michael Parsons is the best defensive player in the NFL right now. Real talk. Because of his versatility, because of the things that he can do that can't nobody else do like he get down. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Yeah, they only really pay attention to the sacks for defenders. Like, especially, but these are pass rushers, so it makes sense in this manner. But, you know, most of the time it don't, though. But I think that's all I had for this one, man. What y'all thinking about the situation we have here? So, I ain't gonna lie. I really want us to go after a veteran defensive tackle, man. I think that's important. I think that's the last piece we need. We got $13 million in cap space. Please go get us a veteran defensive tackle. Now, like I said, they done did almost everything I asked for as of late. They done made almost every move I asked for. They didn't actually do get the specific players I wanted, but they still made every move, so I ain't got too much to be complaining about. You know what I'm saying? So I will say the team look like they they doing smart moves. They making aggressive trades, getting good veteran players with Super Bowl experience in here. So I can't be mad at what they doing so far, but man, we need one more piece, I think. If we go get us a defensive tackle, I'll take my chances and draft for old lineman. I'll draft for old lineman. Marcel says Hassan Reddick benefited from a better defensive end rotation. Yeah, them boys, they had a nice line over there in Philly. I can't even hate them out, though. They had a decent defensive line over there. And they kept Robert Quinn off the field. Like, he couldn't even get on the field. The Job is Young says get both D-lines, and this defense will be top 2 and not 2. You hear me? You understand? Trap. What's happening, Mr. Donnie Price in the building? Shout out to everybody rocking, though, man. But, yeah, I'm just vibing with the chat right now. So what y'all got to say? Let's see. Jay Word said Micah gets the most double teams. Yeah, I seen a graphic said that, too. And I feel like, Mike, bro, we got lucky, y'all. We got lucky. You really don't even supposed to be able to do that from a year 2 guy. Just, you know what I'm saying? We don't even supposed to be able to do that, sir. Like, we just fortunate. So that's why I told y'all it was urgent that this team be aggressive, and they heard me. I told y'all these players will never be this cheap ever again in their life, ever. Never. You'll never get a top player in the league like Michael Parsons this cheap again, ever. You'll never get a top 5 corner in this league this cheap ever again. You'll never get a top 10 wide receiver in this league this cheap ever again. So, if you want to strike, the time is now. You cannot wait around. So that's why I told y'all, man, I would have been really pissed off if they didn't do anything. Like, real talk. Everybody saying we was good and we was straight and we didn't have to move up and we didn't have to do nothing. But, man, what I was saying, I was like, bro, we need to strike while the iron is hot. So that was just me. Nardo Frito says the talent Micah has, the talent Micah has, we wasn't even supposed to get him at the pick we got him. He was greatly overlooked. Straight up, that's a fact. Like, then we think about this, bro. We really finagled them boys, man. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That's the good side of dollar bill right there. When you can go draft a Michael Parsons after moving down and getting an extra pick. That's the good part right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JC Cowboys Network with the $4.99 for your mind. I appreciate you, sir. He said, stopping by to show some love. Have a good day, bro. You too, man. Make sure you have a good day, and I appreciate the love and support, sir. We're going to make sure we trap something out real soon. I appreciate you. He said, don't forget Tyler Smith. What you mean, Noel Beats? What you mean? Trout Boy already says Micah needs to be moving around more and not just on the edge every down. Yeah, I think that'll raise his effectiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in a perfect world, in that dream world we be thinking about. My dream case scenario for Michael Parsons would be to have him at linebacker, maybe first and second down, and then in pass rushing situations, you blitz him. You know what I'm saying? You have him coming off the edge. Said, don't forget Tyler Smith. And then you said Bland. What you saying, Tyler? Noel. Let me know what you was saying. Maybe I'm catching you in the middle of what you was talking about. I'm not sure. Nato Frito says, I need to see Tyler Smith at his natural position until I can really judge him. What was his natural position? He was a tackle in college. Tyler Smith, unless you're talking about Tyron Smith, he said top 10 player in the NFL. Oh, I think you saying when we moved back, I think the pick that we got for was Bland or something like that. I ain't sure. Danny Savage said bad part about Nashawn Wright, I guess you saying, was that extra pick from moving down from getting Michael Parsons. Oh, so we used that pick on Nashawn. Okay. Yeah, man, don't tell me they stealing Michael. Man, don't tell me they stealing Michael Lockhart. Don't tell me that. Don't be stealing, man. Please don't be stealing, man. Hey, like I said, man, I'm trying to fight this algorithm curse. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my shows up to 100 likes, man. If y'all can help me out, it will be greatly appreciated. We trying to get more on the radar. We trying to grow the trap. We trying to push this culture to the masses now. Let's get it. We trying to let these people see what's happening for real now. But, yeah, man, let's see. Miss Gina said Chase Young was drafted second overall. And, yeah, by those expectations, to me, he is most definitely a bust. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think it depends on what you define as a bust. Because I still think he's going to be a good player. But as of today, in 2023, he hasn't lived up to that number one draft status like that. No second overall pick. He ain't lived up to that. So you got to say that. You know what I'm saying? You got to live it. You got to sit there and be honest about that. He said Tyler Smith did good for his rookie year. He absolutely did. Like I said, man, I trust getting a young offensive lineman over getting a young defensive tackle coming out the draft. Because like I said, they just got to survive, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Mr. Noel Beats, man. I appreciate you. Joe Trent China over there. Now you on YouTube, sir? Come on now, Joe Trent. Wait a minute. It's Joe Tranchina. That's what it is. I'm sorry. It's Joe Tranchina. Okay. He said, I still believe we need to drop O-line with the 26th pick. That's where I'm at right now, too. Like I said, you know I would love a weapon, but I think at 26, you got to go O-line right now. You just got to. And we could just go get Calais Campbell, you know what I'm saying, dollar bill. You could go get Calais Campbell, and all you'll need is an O-line. Shout out to Dro Nose with the $4.99 for your mind. I appreciate you, sir. I don't know if I ever seen you, but welcome to the trap. You know what I'm saying? He says Micah should play off-ball linebacker, but we got to keep him clean by getting monster defensive tackles like how Baltimore protected Ray Lewis with Haloti Nada. Yeah, that's a great point. And we very much so lacking in that department, Dro. Because think about it, we don't have that trash can full of dirt that's even comparable to Nada. So I feel like that's a big time need, man. Like that's one of the biggest holes. Our biggest holes on this team are in the trenches. And think about it, the trenches are the most important, so that's very much so alarming. The trenches can make or break your football team, so hey, we need to get these things in order, y'all. We need to get this situation handled. Tim Miller says, rookie year, yes, Chase was good, but since he got hurt, nothing. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Joe Tranchina said, I'm trapping on both Facebook and YouTube, man. Hey, that's that MVP status right there, Joe. That's that GOAT support status right there, man. I really do appreciate all the love and support, man. You share almost every show, and I really do greatly appreciate you, sir. I really do. Excuse me. Shout out to Durbin over there, man. You know that's my signature line. Good grief. Good grief. When you ever saw a black man saying good grief? You ain't never seen that before. You ain't never saw that before. Shout out to Cajun Cowboy, say he trapping on this beautiful Monday. You already know what time it is. But let's see. He said Randy Gregory. Yeah. Look, some of those moves we was mad at. The only move that don't make sense right now is Amari Cooper. But Randy Gregory didn't make that many plays last year either. And then, I'm not a big fan of Dorrance Armstrong, though. I think he can play, but I don't see him being like, I don't think he was no Randy Gregory substitute like that. Fish says Tyler Smith did a good job at getting Dak hurt. Don't do that now. Don't do that. That's a young man. No, that's a young man. We threw him in the water. Like I said, you got to blame that on your front office and your coaching staff being irresponsible how they want to build his team. That's not on him. They throwing him inside the fire. You know what I'm saying? This young man just came out of college. Then he coming out of Tulsa. Like, them boys ain't even like that. Man coming straight out of Tulsa. And you asking him to play against some of the better players in the league. Think about it. Tyler Smith was playing against some of the better defensive ends in the league. I think like his first 5 games, it was real ugly. Miss Gina said, landlord, I was knocking on the trap door with the groceries and the fried bologna. Let me in. You know we got that fried bologna coming for you now. You hear me knocking? Well, let me in. You know I had to let you in. Cajun says, it's hard to find that really big DT. Most teams don't have one. Yeah, true. We need that Vita Vea type guy. You know what I'm saying? We need one of those. And, this is what we need to do. If y'all think Mozzie gonna be this guy, bro, we gotta let him marinate for a couple years though. So if we can go make 2 more moves in free agency, I wouldn't be mad if we go get Mozzie. I wouldn't be mad. Trap. George Booney says, bang bang Nana gang in the trap. Hey, long as you come in peace, sir, we ain't got no problem. Everybody is welcome in the trap, man. Long as you're buying, what they say, long as you're buying. You know what I'm saying? Long as you're buying, you're good, my boy. DP Johnson said Ball was the one got Dak hurt, sir. Oh, okay. It was Ball on that rep? That's crazy. I know. Now, I think that I think that was him, DP. That was Tyler. Real talk. I think that was Tyler. It was 1 rep, bro. I'm telling y'all, that's why a lot of people got to realize, bro, pass pro, you be one play away from getting your quarterback hurt. One play away. And look at how, that's why I say you got to say that it's pretty much so irresponsible for your football team to be putting a rookie in that situation. You got a rookie protecting your biggest asset on your football team. Your top priority is your quarterback. You paying him more than anybody. So how is you just letting him, you know what I'm saying? How are you letting him protect your biggest commodity on your team? Trap. Shout out to Common Sense Lab with the $5 super. I appreciate you, sir. He says if it's not O-line or DT in the first and second rounds, our season will not go according to plan. I made my case to why I don't want a defensive tackle. I don't know if you've been here, Common Sense, and I hope everything is worked out for you too, sir. I know you had some stuff going on. We put the prayers up for you, and I hope everything's doing good for you and your family. Really do. Shout out to Troy Moore. He said, what moves, landlord? I just don't want no defensive tackle in the draft. Like, well, you can get one, but I don't want to really be in the first round, though. I don't know, bro, because I feel like defensive tackle is a draft and develop position. You're not going to get the microwave results that you want. The stuff that we desire from a defensive tackle, I don't think you're going to get that in the draft year 1. I just don't. Trap. I just don't, man. I really don't. Like, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? But, what they say, you got to go with what history says. What has the history going to tell the future now? What has history told you about these young defensive tackles? Now, yesterday, I think I made a mic drop case to why you can't really trust those young defensive tackles in the draft. Real talk. That was a mic drop case. Like, are these guys better than Jordan Davis? And if they not, you got nothing from Jordan Davis yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing from him. So, I don't think you could say, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can be so encouraged to invest into a defensive tackle in the draft like that. Like, that's risky. Because we a team trying to get better right now. George Booney says, landlord check number 11 tackles in 2 playoff games against the 49ers. I bet you call him trash after you check his stats. You talking about Michael, man? Go on somewhere now. Go on somewhere now. See, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. The 49ers, bro, that's why you see, I talk my talk about the Eagles because we had their number. Now, the 49ers done had our number. So it ain't much I can say. But I will say, y'all ain't did nothing with it, though. Trap. Y'all get past us and then go be disappointed. Y'all get to the higher heights and then fall flat on your face. Like, that might be worse. You know what I'm saying? Thomas A. Garrett said headed to the hospital for an annual appointment, but I'm still listening to Live Screen Landlord. Man, I appreciate that, sir. Thanks for tuning in to your boy, man. I appreciate that. Rolo Tomasi says, I love Kalijah Kancey at 26. Man. Is he better than Jordan Davis? That's all I want to know. Is he better than Jordan Davis? Because you got nothing from Jordan Davis. Now, like I said, the only argument you can make is the Eagles' defensive line is better than ours. You know what I'm saying? They are better than ours. So that might have been, that's a harder road for Jordan Davis to get on the field. He would have played on our line. Let's just be real. Trap. Man, if the Dallas Cowboys would have drafted Jordan Davis last year, he would have been a starting defensive tackle. Y'all know I ain't lying. So he would have been better. He would have been better on our team where he would have got more reps. Trap. Here we go with the foolishness. But shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate you with the $10 supercharger one. He said sunglasses perpetually fall onto video game. Oh, okay. That's a super sticker. I'm up here about to read, and yeah, I know the audio went out. I had to fix it. I'm sorry, y'all. But shout out to my people rocking with me. I appreciate that $10 sticker, though. Real talk. I really do. He says, landlord is 3 tackles, not trash. I mean, you can't say trash. You got to think. Y'all whole team was game planning for Micah, though, sir. So don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. Your whole team was game planning for Micah. See, I wish we would have gave Sam Williams some more run. You know what I'm saying? And Osa start cutting up against y'all too. But yo, bro, hey, like I said, when a team smack you around, bro, you gotta have respect for them. So, hey, I ain't got nothing but respect against San Fran. I ain't got nothing but respect for San Fran. You know what I'm saying? But we coming at y'all throat this year, though. We coming at y'all throat this year. He says, check out wide receiver Deontay Dumas Jr. from Maryland, landlord. He's comparable to the TCU wide receiver. Oh, he a big guy. Okay, we gonna check him out. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Y'all know, man, I've been struggling with this stuff, man. Y'all know I'm the video guy, the sound guy, the content creator. I'm everything. I wear many hats, man. You know who I is.
It's me. I'm him. I'm not them. I'm him Jones. I'm him Duncan.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. So, hey, if you like what I do here, man, make sure you hit that like and share for the squad that will not charge a card. Make sure you hit that Cash App, Super Chat. Support this thing I'm doing, man. I'm trying to turn up for y'all, man. That's what we doing over here, man. Trap. Really is. I'm trying to be consistent, give y'all this good content every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, jack of all trades, man. I'm a Swiss Army knife around here, Miss Gina. You know what I'm saying? Swiss Army knife in here, man. That's what I'm saying. But let's see. Rolo says, Yo, Rolo, you ain't answer my question either, sir. My guy Rolo Tomasi in here. You ain't answer my question. Is what's his name? Kalijah Cansey? Is he better than Jordan Davis? Cause I know they comparing him to Aaron Donald, and it's not a good comparison. It's a lazy comparison in my opinion. I know he's a smaller defensive tackle with a lot of athleticism, but you just don't always pair players like that. Like, why you gonna put them expectations on that young man? I think they're good players though. I'm just aware of the risk that could possibly arise if you draft those players like in the first round. Shout out to Rolo with the $5 super. He says, Trout money, let's get it. I appreciate you, man. He said that Trout money, let's get it. But yeah, man, I'm about to get ready to wrap this thing on up. I wanted some questions, but I don't see many people asking in it. So, Craig says, I'm listening from the hospital. Just fell out of the bed 2 days ago and broke my ribs. Just insane, man. Prayers up to you, Mr. Craig. We pray everything goes well for you, man. Good grief. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong. You need somebody to talk to, hit me in my inbox, man. I try to put out positive energy to the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to motivate everybody. We trying to be great. So stay strong, brother. Stay strong. With the K. You know how I say, stay strong with the K, Craig. He said, identity wreaks indefinitely wreaks havoc. Infidelity? What is you saying, Will Nico? You got me confused. Oh, it definitely wreaks havoc. Okay, you got me tripping. Like, you know, hey, y'all just don't understand when you be live, bro. It be a lot of stuff going on. It's almost like a freestyle session. Y'all know I used to rap. But it's like a freestyle session. It's like stuff coming from here, stuff coming from there, thoughts coming from here, thoughts coming from there. Comment here, comment there. So when I see some stuff, sometimes it don't process the right way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's an error in it. He said, are you joining West Coast today, the Three Amigos show? Yo, I think that's what they call HTM. Y'all still trying to link up? Let me know. I think y'all trying to link up. So if so, we finna get ready to wrap it up. Anyway, I was trying to make my hour. But y'all do have to understand, it is a slow news cycle going on right now. But you know, I'm trying to still create some good content for y'all so we can talk about these Cowboys and get better. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one objective. He said, infidelity, that's a different trout. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what you got going on. I'm trying to see what... I ain't know what that said. It said infidelity. Bruce got the Toxic Juice says, did you see my Cowboys family did a Madden sim of Kellen Moore's system versus West Coast system? The difference is huge. No, I didn't. Who won? Let me know who won. Let me know who won. He said, who is your pick at 26? Troy, you got me in a bind, man. You got me in a bind. Because I told you, I'm selfish. I want an offensive weapon. I'm an offensive guy. You never going to get me to not want an offensive weapon. But so if I'm thinking with my, let me see. If I'm thinking with my emotions or with my logic says give me the best O-lineman on the board. Like I said, this Lamar Jackson requesting a trade, that affects the draft and everything. So you don't know what's finna happen. Some people might be moving out of the top 10 trying to get him. Some people might be moving in. Like, you don't know what's finna happen with him requesting a trade. That affects a lot of stuff. So one team might be about to lose 2 picks or something trying to get them. So we'll have to see what happens. But I'll say draft the best O-lineman on the board. That's my That's my logic. But if you asking me what I want, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a need versus want thing. It's like when you get the, you know, was y'all little kids like me back in the day? Y'all, you remember I used to go check the presents under the tree. I used to shake the box. And then if I hear clothes, I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad. But you got to weigh the risk versus reward. And you got to weigh the need versus wants. See, we didn't want any clothes. When I was 8 years old, I don't want no clothes, sir. I want a video game. Give me some toys. You know what I'm saying? Little boys didn't want no clothes but under the tree back then, man. We want some toys. Trap. So I think that I liken that analogy to this situation. I want some toys. If you ask me what I would want maybe Gibbs or Bijan. I want a dynamic, impactful weapon in the first round. That's what I want. But if I'm thinking responsible like a responsible adult, just give me the best old lineman you got. Trap. But shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm finna get ready to wrap this thing on up. I hope everybody have a great day, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. If this was your first time tuning in, I go by Landlord from Alabama, your plug for everything about America's team, a.k.a.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Let's go.
Money in my face.
Hey,
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Let's get it. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey. Hey.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
And more than likely, you finna get the 3 amigos coming right back with it. So y'all make sure y'all spin the block. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.